guys, I want to introduce you to the reason why I'm starting this brand new training called Embracing All of Me. Last year, my husband and I went on a trip to Santa Fe. Now, I'd gone because of a conference, an all-day conference that I was going to be in. And during that trip, we had bought a few pottery items. My husband, who had the whole day to himself, very logically decided that we didn't have the space in our suitcase to carry all of this back, so he was going to take it to the post office and have it shipped to our house. As soon as I heard that, when I returned, this little part of me got triggered. This part of me that's like, wait a second. I'm the organizer. I'm the one who knows how to pack. I've done this a million times, moved from place to place. I should have been the one to do it. So we arrived home, and a few days later, our package arrived, and unfortunately, about half of the pottery items were broken. And that's when my control aspect that I like to call Miss Control Freak flared out of control. And one day, as I was walking outside, I was asking myself, why does this happen to me? Why do I get so upset about these kinds of things? And the thought that came up to me was that this is the piece of me that I'm actually proud of. This is the part of me that makes me feel like, yeah, I have something valuable to share. These are one of my strengths. And then I thought a little bit deeper on it that, okay, so even if it is my strength, why do I get upset when things don't go my way? And the next thought that came to me was that, well, if I don't have this part of me always expressing itself, always wanting to be center of attention, at least my attention, my Ms. Control Freak, then what would I have that would be special? What part of me could possibly be loved? What part of me could I have to actually offer to somebody else? And I started to realize that this one piece of me, which actually causes me a lot of internal conflict because I don't want to get upset with people. I don't want to get upset every time things don't go my way. I certainly don't like to get upset with my husband. So I had this internal conflict between not wanting to get upset, but my Ms. Control Freak dominating the show. So I asked myself, what would life look like if I decide to put her on the side for a bit? And the picture that I had of me was a bird, a little bird, constantly trying to take off and fly, but there was a ball and chain holding that bird's foot down, and that was my controlling aspect. Every time I tried to get up there, something or the other would trigger me and bring me right back down. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I love to tap and use EFT to try to release it. But this time I tried something completely different, which was radically embracing myself, accepting myself. And instead of shaming this part of me, pretending that it's not there, trying to make myself a better human being, I thought, you know what? I'm going to accept myself as is. And a funny thing happened along the way. That internal conflict that I had inside of me because of all that pressure that I built up, it immediately dissipated. So if you find yourself in situations where you're constantly battling a different voice in your head, then this might be something for you to consider. Stop. Name that aspect. Naming it takes a power away from it. It gives you control over what's happening in your life. And then embrace it. You want to learn more and experience more? Then join my training on this subject. And I guarantee you, you're going to have some tools on how to be able to move forward without allowing these aspects, these fragmented pieces of you running the show.